Hey everybody, and welcome to the Tour de France for women. We are going from Rotterdam to The Hague today, 123 kilometers of very, very flat terrain. A lot of power going on here. Nice to get this race underway just a few days after the Olympics. Pretty darn big crash, a lot of riders involved. About halfway through the stage, there was one of 3 or 4 crashes on the day. Marianne Vos took one of the sprints during the race, but in the end, it was Christina Kool from Holland, a young rider, pulling ahead, super excited, getting her first big stage win in a race, and she takes the lead with the bonus second. So Christina Kool in first, 4 seconds up on Attasalo and 6 up on Balsamo. All right, and welcome back. Stages 2 and 3 of the Tour de France Femm. It is Dordrecht to Rotterdam, 69.7 Ks in the morning. Yesterday, 2-a-days now at the Tour de France, and street furniture and more crashes. It was just awful. Look at this stuff that they have out here on the course. No doubt there are going to be crashes. Kristen Faulkner, double Olympic champion, caught up in that one. And then de Keersmaker took off and had built a gap in the back. More crashes. Grace Brown went down in one, but at the end of the day, it was Charlotte Kohl again. Look at this great move, just splitting the difference there and going ahead of Lorena Wiebes, 2 of the best sprinters in the world right now, going head to head, and Charlotte Kohl getting her second stage win and building out that advantage in yellow with another 10 seconds, so getting it up to about 20-second lead overall as we move to the stage 3, which was the afternoon time trial. Okay, we are at stage 3 time trial, 6.3 kilometers in Rotterdam, very flat, and early on Adergeest from Holland put in a time that people would be watching for a while. Grace Brown, fresh off her Olympic time trial win on her new gold bike, was doing great, but if you watch this long clip here, this is almost 28 seconds from when she first puts her hand up. She's bouncing around. She's like, nope, it's flat. Rear tire puncture. Again, the team car comes racing up. They do their best, but on a 7.5 minute time trial, you just can't afford to have this happen. I think I calculated about 28 seconds of time lost, and I think in the end she lost the stage by 24 seconds. So a big blow to her chances. I'm not sure she was going to do a whole lot up in the mountains anyway, but here we go, 19.4 seconds off the pace at that moment. Kristen Faulkner, fresh off her double gold at the Olympics, came in and she was just 7/10 down at that point. Chloe Dygert, another 2-time medalist at the Olympics, came across and took first with 50.4 kilometer an hour average speed, and she was leading 4 people within 2 seconds at this point. And now the race favorite, Demi Vollering. She's won several Grand Tours. She's pretty much one of the biggest stars in the sport, and she was just tearing up the course. I mean, she was on fire. Really great in the turns, full power out, full power up over the bridges. And in the end, she was able to distance Chloe Dygert by almost 5.25 seconds. And she was super thrilled about that, signing some autographs afterwards and just having a great time. Lorena Wiebes, people thought she was going to be able to make a push for a win here. The time trial, super powerful, not that long a course, and she did great, but it wasn't quite enough. She needed to come in, I think, about within 5 seconds to take yellow. Charlotte Kool, after 2 great days or 2 stages in yellow, has to give way now to Demi Vollering, who on this stage, I think we had 6 people within 5 seconds, and now overall 10 people within 10 seconds of the yellow jersey lead of Demi Vollering. But now we have our first hill stage, stage 4. All right, moving on to stage 4, Valkenburg to Liège, part of the Liège-Bastogne-Liège race that happens every spring. famous race, no less than 8 categorized climbs and a bit of a train delay. There was a breakaway, and they did let her go with the gap that she had when the train went by, but she was caught pretty soon. The Côte de la Redoute, 1.6K at an average gradient of 9.4%. It's really started to split the field. There was a group up ahead with almost 3 minutes, and Puck Pieterse, someone we know well from cyclocross in the winter season, starting to take points on the Queen of the Mountain stages. Chloe Dygert there was having some struggles. She had gone down in a spill. There was a breakaway today, and they had gotten some distance. Reina Marcus was one of the riders up the road, but they were reeled in, and then it was really just down to 3. It was Demi Vollering, Puck Pieterse, and Nieuwe Doma. There was one other rider from Holland there for a sec, but she got dropped. I think it was Van Rikers, and 13K to go. They had built quite a gap over the main field, and not great conditions today. A lot of rain, pretty slick. You see people taking very different lines in the course here, going around these corners. Nieuwe Doma just went out way too quick on the sprint, 700 meters to go, and somehow she thought she was going to make it to the line. You can see her just gritting those teeth, but there's just nothing for it. I mean, Vollering had to do the work to try to reel her back in, and that left her a little bit tired. Puck Pieterse played it really smart, followed Vollering and then took the lead, and Vollering tried to close at the end, but it just didn't quite work. I mean, you can see Pieterse with a big move here. I think it was with 150 to go. And Vollering came on strong. I mean, she's incredible in all aspects of the racing here, but just wasn't able to get there. I think the photo finish, as you see here, super tight, might have been no more than half of a wheel. There you go, pretty much a third of a wheel, not even half a wheel. So Pieterse takes this in 8th place. Shirin van Anrooy, another one of the cyclocross racers that we see in the wintertime, but the star so far with one stage win in the time trial, and now second here today on the first hilly stage, is Demi Vollering. She's in charge. She is up by 22 seconds over Puck Pieterse. Katarzyna Nieuwe Doma now in third, 34 seconds back. Kristen Faulkner had another good day. She's in 4th overall, just 47 seconds back. Juliette Labousse from France, 56 seconds back. Shirin van Anrooy again now with her great performance today at 1:07 back. And we look forward to 4 more stages. We've got 1 more flat stage, 1 moderately hilly stage, and then 2 killer stages on Saturday and Sunday, including the Alpe d'Huez. It's going to be an exciting finish to the Tour de France Femm 2024. We'll see you again soon.